We are hearing more and more stories of COVID-19 survivors suffering from symptoms months after their initial illness. They call themselves long haulers. They're looking for answers alongside researchers who fear some may never fully recover. Bianca Castro reports.
I'm like one of the fittest people I know.
49-year-old Amanda Thebe, a fitness trainer out of Houston, caught coronavirus in early March. Her case was a mild one, and she wrote it out at home.
Probably the reason I never got hospitalized is because I could fight it. I did have a good immune system.
But now, 15 weeks later, she is still suffering from symptoms her doctors can't explain. Her main infection is gone, but something as simple as a short walk can put her out for days.
What happens then is I get severe chest pain. I lose my voice, which you can hear a little bit now. It becomes raspy, really shallow breath, shortness of breath, a bad cough, and the fatigue is incredible. I usually end up having to go back to bed for 2 or 3 days.
The CDC reports from a recent survey that about 1 in 3 COVID-19 survivors who never required hospitalization still isn't well weeks after initial illness. They're called long haulers and are people of all ages, from children to the elderly. Some have underlying conditions. Many are healthy. Doctors at Mount Sinai's Center for Post-COVID Care in New York are investigating their conditions.
Day after day, there are more and more symptoms that are completely unexpected when we compared to what we first started with.
The symptoms vary, but do include coughing, diarrhea, shortness of breath, headaches. Most common is fatigue. Do long haulers still have virus in their system, or are these symptoms from damage that was caused during their initial infection?
When we do studies on their viral status, while they have antibodies, these patients swab negative for the virus. So we believe they're no longer infected.
Dr. Chen and his team are looking into treatments for these symptoms, like medication, lifestyle changes, or physical therapy. But he says it is too soon to know when or if long haulers will make a full recovery.
Dr. Shen says he's reached out to colleagues around the U.S. to recruit other physicians into investigating and treating long haulers. Well, still ahead at noon, Mr. Food is taking our taste buds to Havana, Cuba with a dish that will shake up your dinner routine.